Hey, kids, and welcome to our podcast.
Where it's just two girls just talking about being bros.
Honestly, I'm so sorry for that. I'm sorry to you, Victory. I'm sorry to the listeners. I'm sorry to the watchers.
I was so hyper-focused on the next line. I didn't even hear what you said because I always mess up, so I'm always trying to get it.
You'll hear it when you edit, and I'll be getting a Snapchat being like, why did you say it like that?
And you just send me a voiceover of the intro. I can't use it.
Literally. I wouldn't be surprised, but welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
New week. This has got to be the loud one.
No, this is a loud one.
Okay, whatever. Sorry, I'm convinced that that's my mic, but it's okay. Don't worry.
Well, it was your mic at one time, and then we were like, loud voice, loud mic.
Sorry that I like to project my voice.
No, it's very good.
Thanks.
You don't have to tell people. You don't get people being like, "Can you repeat that?" What? And then you just don't tell them anymore.
Yeah,
because you're annoyed.
Literally today, me and my sister went to Starbucks, and the guy was like talking to us. And obviously, he's like, with masks is one thing, so you can't read lips. But he was just like, his voice was just way too loud because the music was blasting in this place. I could barely hear my sister, and I was standing next to her. And he was like talking, we were just like, no idea what you said. Yeah. And then someone else came in, he was talking to them, and the guy didn't know what was going on. He was just kind of like standing there, and I was like, how did you hear that? But whatever. Listen, it happens to the best of us.
Exactly.
What's most important is that we're all here together. We're back in the studio, baby.
Heck yeah.
You know,
it's
alone.
I was going to say, it's been a while since it's just been me and you.
Do you want to hold hands?
Maybe later.
Okay. You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah. Oh.
Maybe later. What?
Do you finally have no teeth?
Finally! Guys, if you want, I can give you a walk around of my wounds. But yeah, officially, I have no more wisdom left in my mouth. Woo woo!
Finally.
Stupidity coming out here on out. But yeah, finally I went in. What day is it today? Today's Friday. So I went in a week and a half ago, got it out. One of the worst experiences of my life. So heed my warning now. You're going to want to get put under.
I won't.
Okay, you're going to suffer severe mental trauma.
I'll take it.
Like, literally, I had a panic attack at the dentist office the next week because of how traumatic it was. Teehee. But anyways, I wouldn't. So if anyone is squeamish, I would not recommend laughing gas or numbing. I'd suggest get sedated. I do understand that it is expensive, so if you can't afford it, I understand. What is the laughing gas
though? Like, so you're awake, but like, what does it do? I don't.
It just you're just high. So like you're just like well, funny story. They probably don't. There's no way they should have recommended to me as someone who is like super high anxiety, because the minute it started hitting me, it like made my brain feel fuzzy and kind of like, it's weird. It kind of feels like you're being suspended from your body, like a little bit. Like your brain just feels a little lighter, like a little juicier, you know. And then all of a sudden, like, I just heard this like really loud buzzing noise, and I like couldn't get it out. Like I couldn't get it out of my head. And then like, they had my like the pulse detector, or they had oxygen detector on my finger, but then they had a pulse reader on my arm, and I have a really low heart rate, so like it's like beep, beep.
Oh, so you just hear that?
And then I hear beep, 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 because I started having a panic attack. I couldn't breathe, like, but not in the sense like I couldn't breathe. It was like, it felt like I was like, breathe.
Yeah.
But I could, like, my chest felt like there was nothing in there. And I was like, and then like the doctor came in and she was like, oh, how are you feeling? And I was like I couldn't speak. And then she was like, okay, I'll turn it up. And then I don't really remember what happened next. I think it like made me, I think it stopped. And then I just became loopy. And then like, eventually like halfway through, I'm pretty sure it stopped hitting me. I don't know what happened, but like I was just like there, and it was just not a great time.
This doesn't sound like
I remember everything. I was like, I felt fully lucid, so either they just like didn't dose me up enough, or I genuinely just don't have the brain that can handle any sort of drug, and I just become normal. Because even that's the thing, because even coming out of sedation, people have like, you've seen people coming out of getting their wisdom teeth sedated. I was like a little like, I cried at the pharmacist, but like that's just like that. I would probably cry at the pharmacist. Every time I get asked for my insurance, I want to cry when I'm fully awake, and sober. So it's like,
yeah, Lita said like you were walking around like everything, and then like half people can barely like walk.
I still had my sarcasm. Like literally, she was like, "Watch your step," and I was like, "They took out my teeth, not my eyes."
Yeah, like you see, like you have like a super
I
like
don't,
immune.
yeah, like I don't know what's going on. So like I think it's just like they're not used to dosing me up with nitrous oxide. So it was just
That just doesn't seem like the ideal thing. Like just laughing gas. Like I feel like it should either be like knocked out or like nothing. Because like that doesn't like does it really like
I think
don't
it
know.
does stuff for people. It just relaxes them so that you don't feel as anxious. I think it genuinely it was just me. But listen, whatever. Can't win them all. I was like, you guys should have just taken me out. Like, I wish they just punched me in the face and took me out. Honestly, it was not it. But listen, we learn, we grow, we move on.
Done forever.
And hopefully we have therapy later for this. I'll probably be talking to
your
my
wisdom
therapist
teeth they won't ever grow back. So
yeah, and they
done.
took it out this time.
Yeah.
I counted all four out. So I'm done.
You're not going to
now.
grow a fifth, so we're good.
No, we're in the clear.
I have 3 to go, guys, so don't worry. Dental stories are still going to be a big topic on this
You
thing.
know it. But
Just
listen,
kidding.
what else do we have to talk about? Our minds, our bodies, and our souls. Don't got much going on in my soul. Don't got
not much
you
in
don't
my
have much
soul.
to say about your soul.
Yeah.
We're left with our minds and our
And
bodies. My mind's in prison, and Victory's the warden.
And-
so we got our bodies.
Yeah. And my body's a prison.
Literally, and it was funny. Sorry, dancing instructor. She told us one day. She was like, "Yeah, like I listened to your podcast, and I realized like dance gives you guys a lot of content. Again, our bodies.
Yeah,
because we move our bodies.
Exactly.
So what can I say? They're in your glasses.
Yeah,
it's okay.
It's okay.
What do you need to see? What do you need to see yourself in the thing?
I don't know. I just prefer the way I look with glasses on most of the time.
Well, you look beautiful.
Oh, thanks, Roxanne. Remember, you know the last time I wore this hairstyle?
Oh yeah.
Guys, I'm wearing little pigtails today. You can't probably barely tell.
What'd you call them?
Pigtails?
Sorry.
Ponytail. They're ponytails.
No. What
pigtails.
What did you call?
Pigtails. Pigtails? Pigtails?
No. But what do you call them? If you had to jot down, like, let's say I was like, Victory, what hairstyle do you want for me to wear today?
Can you make me
for
some
you?
pigtails?
Pigtails.
Yeah.
Ping.
Ping. P-I-N-G.
Oh,
Tails.
P-I-N-G.
Yeah.
Wrong. It's ping. I mean,
Pig.
that's what you're saying. It's pigtails.
Pig? P-I-G?
Pig.
Oh, sorry.
I think it's meant to be because, like, usually little girls have them, and then, like,
Yeah.
you know how they have no hair,
And
and
then
then
like
it
curls
just, like
little
becomes
pigtails.
weird.
Oh my
wispy,
god, yeah, that's crazy. So what are these? These are horse tails?
Have you ever seen a horse's tail?
A horse's tail who's teased their tail?
You're right. What's it called? Like a pageant horse.
Yeah.
'Cause you know-
Yeah, because I usually don't ever wear this. I usually don't do. There's only a few styles that. Well, curly hair takes a lot of learning. I've only recently started to accept my curly hair in the past couple of years. So now I like it. I'm comfortable. I'm confident, baby. I don't care what people say about me. Say what you want. Haters are my motivators. Except you.
You don't get to say anything.
Yeah, I'm kidding. So yeah, I wore it in pigtails today. You can barely tell because my hair's so poofy anyways. But the last time I wore this hairstyle, I think, was in the 3rd grade. And I remember, because, my mom did my hair back in the
Did I
day.
make fun of you or something?
No, but someone in our class did, and I got so self-conscious. Take a guess.
There's so many guesses I could take.
I'm leaving that in.
So many bad people in our class. None of our friends, obviously, the people that we stayed friends with, none of them. There's so many names.
So many options. I'm the one who wasn't wearing a mask.
I understand. Yeah.
I know, but it wasn't mean, but it was.
He's talking. That kid, he's getting roasted by the whole class.
Yeah.
That was so bad.
Because I wore it, and because I have curly hair, like I literally was the only one with curly hair in our grade. Maybe let alone like this extent of my curly, not wavy, like curly. Even like almost probably our whole school for like periods at a time. To be honest, no, like who else had really curly hair?
Ada did for a little bit,
but even
remember she just used to straighten it. That's the thing.
Yeah, but even her hair, it's curly, but like. It's a different type of curl because mine's ringlets.
No,
I don't remember.
Used to have
Did she have ringlets?
She used to straighten her hair.
Oh.
That's why now at the bottom it's ringlets. I remember 100%. She used to tell me how she would straighten everything except for the ends because she liked how it curled a little bit. But she used to I think it developed around like grade 6 or something.
Yeah,
where she got like ringlets.
Changes.
No, obviously not like like to your extent. But yeah, she had I'm pretty sure she had it. She would probably be next in line for curly.
Probably, yeah. And it I was like one of the only people. Because side note, because I went to a specialized Ukrainian, like in elementary school, Ukrainian school, and most Ukrainian people have blonde hair, blue eyes, guys, and poker straight hair.
Sorry,
I say majority.
Poker straight.
Majority.
No, you said poker straight.
Yeah.
Pin straight.
There's poker straights one too, I'm pretty sure.
Never heard of that.
Anyways, sorry, this is the longest story to just lead up to one comment. But anyways, I wore pigtails to school. Pigtails to school.
Pigtails.
So hard. And then, so this kid was sitting behind me and he's like, I can't see. Why is your hair so big? And then I literally never wore pigtails again the whole elementary school because of that. Even I guess you wouldn't wear this hairstyle normally, like in high school or university. I don't know, but yeah, I never wore it the rest of elementary school because I got so self-conscious, and I know I hate confrontation. I didn't want anyone to like call me out again. So yeah, that was a really sad story, but it's okay. Now I've accepted my hair. I don't care what people think. I don't care what people say. That's the way to live life.
Yeah.
It wasn't like honestly, like I don't want to like because it did affect me, but like. It wasn't like really. It wasn't really mean. So I'm not like because I know other people get like bullied for like more harder reasons and real reasons. But it was just like one little comment that stuck with me. So guys, keep your mean comments to yourself. It can affect people.
It's free of charge.
Yeah.
It's free of charge.
Literally. So yeah, that's a fun little tidbit down.
I really like your pigtails. Thanks. Do. I commented on them after. Sorry, not after. Off camera.
Thanks.
It came naturally. Thanks. You know, I don't do it for the camera. This whole thing, this whole friendship is for the camera, but not that. That I saw. I was like, okay, fine. Wow. I'll compliment this woman.
Yeah.
But
thanks so much.
Can't win them all. I'm trying. Oh, so funny story. So today I had some tutoring. You know, let me tell you. So right now I'm tutoring four kids. 2 are twins. 1 is just a boy, and then another one's a young boy. Right? All boys. But I recently started, so the twins are new. So I tutor them. So I meet with the first brother. So immediately already, it was so hard meeting with these people because she wanted me to send them the Zoom link to their emails, which I was like, okay, whatever, no biggie. And like, I was trying to send it to their emails, and it was like their TCDSB emails, and it wasn't working. And I was like, hey, I sent the email, like, did they get it? And she's like, no. And I was like, okay. Don't know what to do. So I sent it again. She's like, no. And I was like, okay, do they have another email I can send it to? They sent me those emails. I sent it, nothing. And I was like, okay, have them send me an email, and then I'll just reply to it, because I was like, maybe I typed in the email address wrong. I copy and pasted it. I typed it in the same. It was all the same, not working. Finally, it worked. So I think it's like once since I didn't have a TCDSB email. Yeah. That it was only once they emailed me that I could email them back. And immediately, like, one of the twins did it. Like, they emailed me, and then the other one, like, emailed me, like, way later. But, like, whatever. And then I meet with the first one, the one who emailed me way later. And I send it to him, and, like we're working. And he's doing his work, you know, no biggie. So we're supposed to meet for an hour. And she sent me, like, 2 pages of homework. Well, she sent me 4 pages, so I thought it was 4 pages of homework. 2 pages was just learning. And I was like, it was like just in the instructions. And I was like, oh, so it's just 2 pages of homework. And they're like 2 questions each. And I was like, okay.
Stretch out this hour.
I really didn't see that coming. And then like, I was like, oh, did you do anything else in school today? And he's like, no. And I was like, oh, so literally I'm just doing this, and then I'm going to have to wing it for pretty much the whole thing. So I was like, oh, whatever. It'll take 30 minutes. No problem. 30 minutes. I'll assess his skills, see how well he does on everything else. No, we finished this in 5 minutes. Nice. Because he already did it. And I was like, and he got most of it right. And then like my explanation, like for one of the things he got wrong, done in like 30 seconds. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Fun. So then I just started doing like different things with him, different topics, like just to see where he was at. But then like randomly, so like I'm using this platform where it's kind of like we can both draw in the same time. So like I'm like drawing, or I'm like writing, and I'm like asking him a question about what I wrote. And like I see his little cursor, and it's like it's not on my screen specifically. It's like kind of like somewhere there, and there's like a little arrow pointing to where he's at, and it's like moving. And I was like, what? So I like scroll there. He's just like drawing. He's like scribbling. I was like, do you think like I can see this? So I was like, okay, can we pay attention? I was like, can you stop drawing? Like, please, can we get back to it? And he's like, oh, okay, sorry. And this happened maybe like 5 times. I was like, I couldn't believe it. But I was like, whatever, can't win them all. And then I met with the second brother, and he was so sweet. Like, this kid, but so he had a gaming headset, and he had a gaming headset, so he thought that I could only hear through the microphone. I don't know if, like, maybe he just had it set up with his computer, because I heard background noise pretty much the entire time. Like, I think they had another younger kid, like a baby, because they were in grade 7. So I was like, if it was not a screech of a grade 7. So I think he has other siblings. So he's like working, whatever, and then he's like, he's just so sweet the whole time. Like, obviously getting distracted a little bit here and there, as all kids do. You can't expect a kid to freaking pay attention the whole time. But then like I hear every once in a while, but I didn't think on my end it wasn't that disruptive, so I didn't really mention anything, because I was like, coming from a huge family myself, I just have to tell you about my dad during this. That's next. So it's like, you know, relatable. I was like, relatable happens to the best of us. He's like, oh, okay, 1 second, I'll be right back. And I was like, okay. He takes off his headset and he like, so his door was like right behind him. So he goes, opens the door and just yells, shut up. Like literally just like that volume too. Closes the door, comes, sits back down, and he's like, okay, I'm back. And I was like, I saw everything. Yeah. I heard everything. So I just loved it. He was just so sweet. And then we just went back into it and we did it.
You didn't address it, yeah.
My favorite thing ever is apparently, so like I told my dad, I was like, okay, like as we all know, Garbo internet at my house, fun times, you know? And then like recently, like I can't remember when, I think it was Christmas or like just after Christmas, my internet stopped working again, like to the point where like it wouldn't work like all day. We would reset the modem, nothing, it would just wouldn't even come on for a minute. And it started, and like it's like, that pissed me off because it's not even like you can have a couple minutes to yourself. It's literally like just the whole thing. So I was like, just shut it off. But whatever. So like I finally got to work, but I was like, okay, like Dad, like let's not stream Ukrainian TV for like 2 hours. He's like, damn it, but okay. So I was like, okay, like, and then like the time comes for me to like sit down and tutor, and I'm like, okay, like turn it off. And he's like, he like pauses it, and I was like, no, X off the tab. And I was like, I'm not taking risks. I was like, I don't care if someone's like, it really doesn't affect your time. I don't care. Yeah. I'm not risking
no
it.
Chances.
Okay. I already had to cancel 1 week with these people because my internet didn't work. It finally starts working. I'm not risking it. Okay. Yeah. I'm not sitting through waiting for my modem to reset while I'm on a Zoom call. Oh, that would destroy me. But anyways, so my dad's like, okay. And then like, so the way my house is like, so my dad was in the living room. Okay. And like, my room, the wall is there's only one wall between my room and the living room, like just based on the way it is, right? My dad is having a conversation with my sister who's in the kitchen, which is like 3 rooms down. There's a wall between there, so you really got to project your voice. So at this point, my dad is closer to me than he is to my sister. Yeah. But he's having a full-on conversation with my sister. And this man, he cannot really hear it that well. So already he talks louder than most people. Not like me. My voice projects. He also has a projecting voice, but he has that extra step. Yeah. That you can tell he can't fully hear himself and his voice level. But now he's talking to my sister, so he's extra projecting. Yeah. I hear him like he's in my room, sitting next to me.
I bet you he did that on purpose. He was like, you take away my Ukrainian TV? Okay. I'm going to have a conversation with my other daughter.
I'm having a conversation with both my daughters right now. Like, you're going to try to tutor my house? Yeah, right. Yeah. Good luck.
Interrupt my Ukrainian news time?
I'm going to disrupt your tutoring time. I'm kidding, Jordan. My dad's not actually, but maybe. I don't know.
I could see it.
I mean, listen, he raised this gal right here. She's pretty not the greatest. So, I mean, listen, the world's our oyster. My dad's oyster in particular. Yeah. But yeah, so that was my tutoring session. And then, today, we did it. Yeah, I said that the kid asked me if my dad was 100. Oh no, you told me in another podcast. Okay, so today, side note about this kid, like, so he's 6, so it's even harder to get him to focus, and like when he focuses, he does a really good job. Yeah. Today we literally read 1.5 books, which like for him, like getting like 10 pages out of him in the beginning of the summer was brutal. Like this kid would like scream and like. He would like shake in his chair and stuff, so it was really hard. But now he's like chilling. But he just like gets off topic sometimes. And then like one point he's like telling me about the Jurassic Park movie that's coming out June 10th.
Oh, cool.
And then he's like, oh, that's like just like, I was like, oh, he's like, oh, that's like just after my birthday, like you can get me a present. And I was like, okay, like I was gonna give him a present anyways. Yeah. But he was like, oh, you can get me a present. I was like, okay. Like whatever. And I was like, okay, let's get back to reading. And then like later he said something, or there's a word he didn't understand, and I was using it in an example, and then I ended up saying something about my dad, and he's like, oh, you have a dad? And I was like, yeah, I was like, whatever, like, I guess, whatever, like, you can never assume anyone has any parents or anything, you never know what their situation is. And then, I was like, yeah, and he's like, oh, he should be, he's got to be like 100 years old, right? And I was like, no, like
I love that.
I was like, how old do you think I'm pretty sure like back in the day he said something about how old his mom was, and then he says, I think he said like he thought I was like in my like 50s or 60s or something, and I was like, he's like, how old are you? And I was like, like 23. He's like, what? And I was like,
well, this girl's not 40. I
was like,
minimum.
literally someone this year when I went to vote thought I was in high school.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know why you thought I was voting, because I said I was in my first, or I think I said I was like, oh, like I'm in my, what did I can't, or I was like back to school, and he's like, oh, high school, and I was like, literally my master. Like so far off, but listen,
okay.
Can't win them all.
That's guess like if you are getting annoyed people thinking you're younger, just go to little kids, ask them how old you are, and they'll be like 50.
And my dad will get 100.
100.
Oh, it's too good.
That's hilarious.
I can't. He also. Oh, I can't say this on the podcast. I'll tell you after though. It's just not probably something. I don't know what you guys are doing while you're hearing this, so I don't think you want to hear it. It's okay. He's too good. But yeah, song of the week.
Song of the week.
Guess who finally has one ready?
This girl.
This girl. It's taken us how many episodes? Like 100?
Yeah.
If not more. My song of the week is. I have to talk about this after, but I believe it's called 3 Nights. It's by Dominic Fike, I believe. That's how you say.
Oh, I've heard of this
by
person.
Dominic Fike. Ooh, it's pretty catchy. I think this might become one of your favorite songs.
Okay.
Because of it's kind of catchy, so it has that hook for me. Like, sure, it doesn't it couldn't start a heart, but it's like catchy enough for me to like groove to it. So you might like it. And it's on the slower side, and he has a nice voice. You might become obsessed with him.
Okay. I feel like I've heard the name. Maybe I think you've added a song of his before.
He was in one of Justin Bieber's songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've
So
heard the name.
he's definitely been around town, you know? But yeah, so that's mine. What about you?
Mine, actually, I was gonna say you might like mine this week,
Oh?
Roxanne. I don't know. I don't think it's like full your level, but like it's again like kind of. I think you would like it.
Okay.
It's called Love Line by Shift Key. I think it's K3Y. I'm assuming that's Key.
That's probably what their motive
with
was.
Tinashe. That's how you pronounce her name.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
Nice. Can't wait to listen to it.
Yeah, we'll give each other the songs and listen and see
how it goes.
how it goes. Yeah.
Finally.
But yeah, I thought I don't know if this will still be relevant. A relevant trend on. Side note, like Roxanne's the relevant trend queen.
You know it.
I am like boomer status when it comes to trends, but it's just always my favorite when you're like, "Have you guys heard this?" I mean, I was like, "No."
I'm shocked because it's like it's all over my For You page, and like I'm not even on TikTok that much anymore now. Like back when I was in school, oh my gosh, it like get me away from TikTok. Well, it's because it was just better than doing schoolwork.
Yeah.
But like even now, I'm shocked that you don't keep up with. The
I get
trends.
them. I just get them later, and then once you start doing them or you start liking them, then it feeds in. You know, it needs some time. But one of the ones that was trendy a couple of weeks ago was times I've been humbled. So you know, times you've been humbled. Like it's kind of like a joke, like joke stories.
Funny
stories, like why you've been humbled kind of thing. Yeah. I don't know how to explain it.
Like for example, someone saying thanks son to me. You know? Like sure it didn't like actually rip a hole in my heart.
Yeah.
But I was like saying it, I was like, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You know? I know what you mean by that. I look like a boy. Shocker. Yeah. Oh, good one.
But yeah, I thought we could maybe do that. Go a little back and forth. Times we've been humbled, share the world. Most of them
wait, like the other one or ourselves?
Like ourselves.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Like,
well, because for the New Year's resolutions.
Okay, yeah. No, that's no, we can't.
I was like, I can't prepare anything like that.
So because like Roxanne did this trend, and then I saw it and I was like, haha, and I was like, I'm like, what would I do if I did this trend? And I couldn't think of anything, like nothing. And I'm like, I know I've been humbled.
Look through half of our. You trying to say Massachusetts?
Yeah. But I realized this. So then one day, like I was like thinking of this, and I thought of one, and then it just led to a whole laundry list. And then I realized I just blocked them out of my memory because I get humbled every day of my life, minimum once a day, and I just shove them back there, and I pretend they don't exist. So I brought some back up. Most of them I think I've said on the podcast, to be honest, in stories, but you know, it's okay. We'll do a little summary.
Yeah.
Times we've been humbled in our lives.
Do you want me to start?
Sure.
And I cried in front of my professor. Like I was a full-on 4th-year student. And here's the thing. I didn't cry when I thought he gave me a 19. It was when he said I got a 90. Because when he said 19, I got so panicked. I was like, I because like with the 19, I was already doing bad in the course. With a 19 on my problem set, I was borderline failing.
Yeah.
So I was trying to do like the math in my head, and then he like I guess he saw that I was like just like I wasn't happy, so he's like that's a good mark, and I was like, I know I'm not doing my class, but I'm not doing that bad that this was my best. This was absolutely my worst. And I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, I said 90. And I was like, and then I just started bawling. Like, not even like on purpose, like nothing. It was just like my body was so relieved in that moment that I started like uncontrollably crying. This man looked at me like, oh my gosh, like I was so embarrassed. I couldn't believe that I was doing this in front. I've never cried in front of a professor before.
Yeah.
That was so bad. Like, and I had him for 2 courses that semester.
Oh my god.
And this was like I still had a good amount of time before the end of the semester. And oh my gosh, this poor man. I was like, so yeah. And he's also a physics professor, aka he doesn't have any emotions anyways. And he's probably like, why is this girl crying? He like passed me a tissue, and I was like,
oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, well that's so great. Maybe we shouldn't do this. My first one's pretty tame, but it was when I did my G2 driving test. And then when I called my dad, and then he asked me if my invigilator was blind, and like
so you're what?
My invigilator was blind, and I obviously that's like him like joking, but like he was very surprised, shocked to see that I actually passed. Like,
because even when I saw him after, he's like, "Can you believe she got her G2?"
Dude, that was pretty humbling.
Yeah,
brought me back down.
One time there was a photo of me and my siblings. There's 5 of us, and then my dad. And someone's like, so they say to my dad, they're like, "Oh, like your 5 sons are so cute," and I was like, I'm a girl. So pretty much, but what's more humbling was just the haircut I had from ages like what 0 to like probably grade 2. My bowl cut.
It was iconic though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
It's okay. At least no one says they can't see behind your hair. So. Another humbling moment. Speaking on the realm of school. When I got a 9 out of 20 on my finance exam worth 50% of my mark. Nice. That one really, like, I knew I'm not good at finance. Didn't expect to do good, but I was, expecting at least to get 10 out of 10 to get that pass. But no, I got the 9 out of 20. So yeah, that was pretty humbling.
For me, my second year thermodynamics course, thinking I only got 1 question right on my exam, and turns out that's the only one I got wrong. Like, as in, that's the only one I answered, and I still got that wrong, because, so I literally failed that test, but it was, and I was saying, and I kept telling everyone, oh, it's okay, good thing I knew the first one, and then I got my mark back, and I was like, I literally got less marks on that question than the rest of the test, and I left most of it blank. So yeah, that was good. That was right there.
Yeah, that one was fun. Yeah. Another one for school, I thought of this. I don't remember what I got on it, and I have no idea of figuring it out now. But I had to take a law class in school, and that exam, I remember it because that was the day we went skating in Nathan Phillips Square right after. And I had an exam that day, and I thought I did so well. Like, I can't doubt, like, usually I'm like, when I leave an exam, I have a pretty good sense. Like, finance, I knew I did horrible. Didn't think I thought I could pull up a 10 out of 10, but maybe I was dreaming there, But I know, like, every exam I get to, I know I did horrible, or I know I did fine, or I know I did good. Like, I have a really good gauge. Like, I know myself. That one, I was like, I did so good. And I remember getting the mark, and it was so low. It was so low, and I've never, like, ever said that about, like, a course. Like, I'm usually just, like, whatever, don't really say anything. But that one, I was, like, so good. That was so easy, so good, so bad. And I remember that was the only time I got my mark, and I was genuinely shocked. And I thought he graded it or something. No, that was my mark. Nice. I don't remember what it was, though, unfortunately. But it was literally it made that be one of my lowest marks in university.
Wow, that's
and brutal. I thought I did so good. So that was pretty humbling.
Me getting hit in the face with a tennis ball twice by my brother when we were playing tennis. I mean baseball. So it was we were playing baseball with a tennis ball. Thank goodness. I I actually have severe gashes in my head if I got hit in the face. It happened twice in a row.
Oh, nice.
Because obviously the first time I didn't hit it, so it was strike 1. And then the second time I got hit in the face, that was strike 2. And for Andri, that was strike 3.
Yeah.
Like, let me tell you.
He must have had a field day. It must have been great for him.
It was in the middle of our, because I live on a roundabout. It was in the middle of a road, so all my neighbors saw. Yeah.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, lots of fun.
That's a cherry on
Lots
top.
of
That makes
fun.
even more humbling
Yeah,
experience.
exactly.
You guys are just two humble queens here.
What can I say?
Oh, this was a good one. I know I talked about this on the podcast before. But 2 years back when I got an ear infection, so I was 21 at the time, I guess, or 21, whatever. And then step 1 of being humbled is when I had, so the doctor at the clinic gave me whatever, the antibiotics I needed, and then I had to ask him to give it to me in liquid form because I can't swallow pills. And, he didn't judge me that much, but he kind of was like, what? Then I go to the pharmacy to drop off my prescription, wait a little bit, go to pick it up. I pick it up, it's pills. And I was like, oh, excuse me, mine's supposed to be a liquid. And then she looks at me and she's like, yeah, but on your papers it says you're 21. So you were getting the children's one, so I automatically just made it into pills. And then I was like, oh, no.
I can't swallow
I was like, I can't swallow, I need the liquid. And she laughed. She literally laughed in my face. She didn't try to hide, maybe she did try to hide it, but she just straight up laughed and was like, had to do a double. I was like, what? And I was like, I need the children's one. And she just laughed and was like, okay. And then, yeah, that was real humbling.
Nice.
That she laughed in my face. Yeah. Still can't swallow pills.
Me would be when my sister's godmother came to pick us up for lunch, and then when she saw me put on my coat, she said, oh, you're coming too. I never joined them on anything ever since.
Well, that's a humbling one.
I just remembered it. Yeah.
See,
Good times.
Another one I've been humbled. I know we've talked about this again on the podcast, but was when we went to Bolts Plus. So it's exactly what it sounds like, a store full of bolts and tools and for big construction men. And when one of the men was helping us carry out our bolts because he thought, well, I was too weak, so he guessed right, but you could have easily carried him. But he was being, nice and brought the bolts out to our car for us. And then he proceeds to say, he sees my parking job and he laughs and was like, yeah, the lines are just a suggestion. Yeah. That was good. That was pretty humbling.
And also, he pointed to you and said, I'm guessing you're the muscle.
Yeah. So, I guess it's a cool thing that I just automatically get vibes that it's okay to joke around about my body with construction men. Anyways.
Do you have any more?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I can't think of any off the top of my head right now. I'm kind of flying off the seam of my pants.
Should I bring yours up?
Yeah. Oh, no, I put, most of it was just me getting called a boy. Literally a kid one time was like, Mom, why is that boy wearing short shorts? I'm not a boy. Like a guy saying, thanks, son. And I was like, yeah, the usual. Oh, I guess this is a good one. I was a TA for how long, and I literally kept getting mistaken for a student 30 times in a row. But I was like, cool. And by the same people. It was multiple times by different people, but each person got me 3 times. So yeah, tons of fun.
That reminds me of I have 2 more, but speaking of the age, this is a real humbling one. So this is actually a 2-parter. Part 1 of me being humbled was when I spilled a matcha latte on my laptop and it completely broke, and it should have been fine for a couple more years, but anyways. So then I had to go buy a new laptop. Went to the Apple store. My Apple helper, what are they called? What are they called? I forget. There's a special name.
I've never spoken.
I don't remember. Whatever. So I get to this guy. This guy's probably my age, give or take, +1 year, -1 year, right? So I'm telling him I want the laptop, and then I was like, oh, I want more storage because my last one was too little. Pretty much knew what I want. And then he goes to me, oh, like, well, what are you using it for? To, like, I guess try to help me pick the best one. And I was like, oh, like, mainly for school. Because I'm not going to tell the guy, oh, I use it to edit my podcast and record my podcast, like, subscribe, whatever, right? And he's like, oh, and he looks at me and he's like, oh, for, like, high school, right? And I was like, oof. I was like, no. I was like, no, university. He's like, oh, first year? And I was like, oh, literally my 5th year. Literally going into my 5th year, and I was like, no, my 5th. And he was like, I don't remember what he said. I think he was kind of like, oh,
yeah, done guessing.
Yeah, and like I think it was one of the most humbling experiences. Like, I get called young, or like people think I'm younger than I am all the time, whatever, right? I think it was really humbling because this guy was my age, like 100%, like in my realm. And then I was like, oh, yikes. I'm okay, it's okay, you know, I'm fine. I'm doing fine.
Fair.
But yeah,
I guess for me, just overall, just learning how to code, that was one, like, that was just one of the worst times of my life. Every time I thought the code was going right, it was going wrong. The grades so low every time. I was like, I can't get much worse. It got worse somehow, almost every time. Yeah, so that was overall a huge L. Yeah. And I was like,
thanks. That sounds fun. The last one I think of, this one I think hurts the most. And has humbled me the most. So do you know that Vine of the girl? She has her back to the camera, and it's that song da 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 da, and she like turns. I think the most humbling point of my life. I'm gonna play it on screen for you guys. Don't worry. So you already saw it. But the most humbling point of my life was when my family came over one day, and my cousin comes up to me, and he's like, you know what? You look like that girl from the Vine. And I was like, holy smokes. Wow, that just took me that, like, any inch of... No offenses to that girl. I don't think... I'm so sorry. You're smoking the poor girl. But she's trying to live her life. In the videos, like, she's like the brace... Like, she's trying not to... I don't know.
You're saying everyone with braces is ugly and repulsive and embarrassing.
I think it's a meme. Like, it was supposed to be kind of funny. Video, I think. So then there's the fact that my cousin was like, you look like that person. I was like, ooh, that one, brought me, it humbled me. It did its job.
Yeah.
It did its job. But seriously, no, I'm sure that girl is gorgeous now. And look, we showed them. Okay. So
I'm so busy all of a sudden.
So yeah, that's times we've been humbled. Or do you have any more?
No, it's pretty most of my life, honestly. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Honest. I get humbled minimum once a day.
Yeah.
Minimum.
There's just so many different things in so many different ways. Mm-hmm. But, can't win them all.
Mm-mm. Speaking of...
What?
Do you want to do the quiz?
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to think of a transition. Didn't align. Again.
Okay, let me look up.
Guys, Roxanne found a cool quiz.
Yeah, I found a quiz. Okay, so it's like a quiz. So, like, you take a quiz and then you get, like, matched with, like, what character you are.
Oh.
Let's slide the blue circle to show where you are on the range. Oh, okay. Okay, hold up. So I'll copy this, paste this, send this to you. Oh, also getting humbled. Every time my brother calls out names in my family, I always get called out last. And as in, like, he's speaking to me and he just he always does this where he'll never remember the name, so he'll just, like, run through every member of our family, and I'm always last. And I'm like, how dare you?
Yeah, interesting. Ooh, okay. And we'll read it out, everything.
Yeah, so number 1, it says, my heart is, and then on one side from Supergirl, we have bursting with a desire to save mankind. You're signing over there, aren't you?
Yeah.
Another one is full of warm and fuzzy feelings. Nope. Cool as an ice cube. Heart, this shriveled little thing.
This is hard.
I'd say I'm right between full of warm and fuzzy feelings and cool as an ice cube.
I was gonna say me too.
No, I'm closer to like, I'm a little more cool as an ice cube. I like to play cool, and then sometimes I get in my feelings, but
yeah, the only reason I'm thinking of is how I, like, cry minimum once every day at some kind of show moment or some kind of thing.
Fair.
So I'm gonna put just, like, 1 tick to full of warm and fuzzy feelings, because I think I generally have a cold heart and I'm pretty emotionless. But I'm gonna put a little bit to warm and fuzzy feelings, but not fully, just a little bit. Past the neutral. I think I'm pretty neutral.
Okay. Oh, I make people laugh. One is, I can't hear you, everyone's laughing. Plenty, I get off some good lines with chuckles, but not belly laughs. Never, life is no joking matter. I can't hear you, everyone's laughing. See?
I'll say plenty if you hear me. I think I'm pretty funny if you hear me, and if I choose to be funny in front of you.
Yeah.
I often don't choose to say things that I think are funny, but usually, I think,
Okay. I describe myself as the girl or guy next door, pretty normal with a few quirks, somewhat unconventional, very quirky, I'm one of a kind. I don't know where I'd fall under because my mind's a prison.
Mm-hmm. But I think I'm genuinely weirder than you.
Yeah, you're definitely weirder than me, but where do I lie?
I'm gonna go...
I'm pretty normal with a few quirks. Got kind of a lot of quirks. I'm somewhat unconventional.
I'm gonna put there. Just very quirky and one of a kind just over it.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you meant somewhat unconventional. I was like, wait, hold up. Okay, when people see my bedroom, they ask, is that a color-coded sock drawer? Did some spring cleaning, huh? Aren't you going to clean that up? Seriously, where's your floor? Oh, seriously, where's your floor?
I'm the exact opposite. Is that a color-coded sock drawer?
Okay. I enjoy books, museums, and the arts as often as I can. Sometimes, rarely, never.
As
but
often
I
as
don't like
I
a
can.
good fart joke.
What? What do you...
Oh, I like books sometimes. Because the last one is never. I prefer a good fart joke.
I was like, it's talking about books, museum, and art.
Oh, and the arts. Oh, I like dance. Okay. I do like books. It's just that I can't stop. Like, the reason I can't read books is because I can't stop. So I'd say between as often as I can and sometimes, but closer to sometimes.
I said as often as I can.
I don't like museums, though.
I love museums.
Okay. I worry about it all. People call me neurotic. Often, but not really the small stuff. About big things, but that's about it. Why worry doesn't do any good. I'm all the way on about it all. People call me neurotic.
I'd say about big things, but that's about it. Closer to why worry. I'm usually pretty chill.
Okay. Next is I lie often to get what I want when necessary or convenient. Just little white ones. Never, even if the truth hurts. Just little white ones.
I was gonna say when necessary or convenient.
Yeah.
Look, lie didn't hurt nobody.
It's necessary.
Yeah, it's necessary.
My maturity level is, hi, I'm the dad/mom of my friends. Pretty mature, pretty immature, like a 10-year-old. Why grow up?
Like a 10-year-old? I'm kidding.
Yet you complain about the things people say to you.
Because I'm pretty funny, aren't I? I should go change mine to plenty.
There's a mean one here. You're all the way on the meanest.
Yeah.
My maturity level is, I don't know. It depends.
Yeah, it depends scenario-wise.
When I'm the teacher, I'm mature. When I'm not the teacher and I'm the student, I'm completely immature.
Yeah.
I guess I'm halfway through because I can be both.
Yeah.
Like, literally, I'm both extremes.
I say I'm pretty mature.
Yeah? You think making fun of others is mature? Interesting. Okay. At a party, I'm the center of attention, meeting new people. You know, this is how it's going down. Chilling with my friends. Not there. I don't do parties.
That's me. Right at the end. I don't do parties.
You're chilling with friends.
If I would choose not to go.
You heard it here first, folks. She literally just said, I am garbage. And she'd rather never see my face again.
I don't consider we've never been to, like, a party. I consider it a hangout. Like, there's maximum 10 people that I know. I've never been to a party.
That's what a party is.
It's not a party, like, there's...
A party's a gathering of people.
I've never been to a party, because a party, I would say there's people you can meet. Like, there's no people, like...
That's a specific type of party.
Yeah, that's something that they're aiming at. Because they're saying meeting new people, center of attention, no, don't go there. Like,
I'm just chilling with my friends.
Yeah, I'm like a big, like, it's a big party. Like, well, I've never been, like, I consider...
At a party, I'm chilling with my friends. Big parties. Like, if it's a birthday party, then I'm the center of attention.
It's a different story when there's, like, 10 people and it's all our friends.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. When faced with tough problems, I punch the problems in the face, persevere through them, complain but still usually try, lie down and melt into the ground.
I'm a big complainer. I'm not gonna lie. No, I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
I persevere through them.
I will get there, persevere eventually, but I complain first. A lot.
Okay. My typical mood is complete and utter despair. Been better, been worse. Fairly happy, happy as a clam.
I'm going to stay on neutral just because I feel like for the most part, I'm usually just in a state of chill.
I guess I'm closer between been better, been worse, where it's kind of like depends on what day you're asking me, you know? Okay, when I get angry, even the Incredible Hulk is afraid. People hear me 2 blocks away. I'm pretty good at holding it in. I stay calm and carry on.
I'd say I'm pretty good at holding it in.
Yeah. Even the Incredible Hulk is afraid. All the way. if I'm angry, everyone knows. I just can't hold it back. Like, generally, like I try, I can't. My outlook on the future is everything will be awesome. Some good, some bad, c'est la vie. Let's be realistic here. Life sucks and then you die. Life sucks and then you die.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Sorry, I'll go between let's be realistic here and life sucks and then you die.
I would say I'm gonna stay neutral.
Okay. I talk and talk and talk. I'll talk your ear off.
I think I talk your ear off, unfortunately, for you.
Yeah.
But you're the only person.
Roll back every podcast we have. You talk more than me. Everyone says it. Everyone who listens to our podcast says, wow, I never knew Victory
But
talked
see,
so
that's
much.
the thing. For you, I'll talk and talk and talk and talk.
So slide that thing over
you're
here.
one person compared to everyone else. I won't say a dang word.
But when you talk, I talk and talk and talk and talk. If you don't start talking, you don't.
But I think that's gonna mess up my vibe because unless it's you, I never talk. I don't like talking. Sometimes people ask me questions that aren't you, and I just don't answer because I don't feel like it.
That's the thing. I don't talk and talk and talk. I'll talk your ear off. I usually do that when I need to. You know? I think I'm plenty, but I'm not
like near the top.
But no, because that's the thing. I don't do small talk. Like, I won't small talk with someone. But I'll have a conversation with someone until the cows come home. Well, more I'll tell stories more. I don't talk.
Yeah, I guess it depends on how you interpret it.
Yeah, so I'll go closer to talk your ears off, but it's not, because it's like Michael Scott, so he's just someone who's like talks and you want him to shut up, but like that's not me. Yeah, but I can't talk. Okay.
That was a joke.
Yeah, because I'm laughing. Oh, I wonder if that guy said to you about your hair that it was just a joke. I'm a bit of a klutz. Never. I'm as smooth as creamy peanut butter. Rarely, sometimes, often, I stumble over objects and words.
Fortunately, I'm gonna have to go with often.
Yeah, I'm going with never. I'm a smooth and cream. You know I am.
No, I was laughing at myself. Unfortunately. Yeah.
The words out of my mouth are usually please and thank you. PG rated, PG 13 max. Telling like it is, warts and all. Who the blank like symbols wants to know.
I'm saying please and thank you for me.
I'm pretty close to who the bleep wants to know. Not here, of course. This is a PG rated podcast. On a group project, I'm likely to say, I've already made a task timeline. Guys, we need to focus. I think we'll be just fine. Hey, loosen up. Oh, 100%, I think we'll be just fine.
See, this is a difficult one because in every group project I've ever done, like, I'm a great group member.
Say it again!
Like, I get everything done. I'll do your parts. I will complain about it. I'll redo people's parts if they're bad. Like, I'll get it done. So I'm great in that way, but I feel like I'm pretty chill. Also, like, I'm not, like, making a timeline situation. But I'm not like, guys need to focus. I'm cool. But I get it done. And if someone is bad, I call them out. You already know. So I'm going to say neutral.
Okay. I get what I want from others. Often, others are my pawns. Usually, but not in a manipulative way. Sometimes when things fall my way. Rarely, I might as well be a minion. What? Okay. I'd say sometimes when things fall my way.
I'd say...
Always?
Closer to often.
Yeah. You freaking, like, put a chokehold on me until I give in to what you want.
It was my family.
Compared to others, I think I'm the best, well above average, perfectly adequate. You mean little old me? Question mark. Definitely close to the best.
I would say Pretty adequate. Average.
You think
I don't think I'm
you
great.
think you are.
Yeah. I think
You
I'm okay.
think you're no, you
I
think
think I'm
you're
the best.
the best.
No?
So why don't you listen to me more?
That's a different problem of mine.
Okay. No, I'm kidding. I'm well above average.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My last good cry was...
The last time I had a good cry was when, what's it called? When Portugal, they lost to Belgium in the Euro 22. That's the last time I had a good cry.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, sorry. My last good cry was, please pass the tissues. Recently, I'm close to my emotions. Quite a while ago, there's no such thing. I'm definitely quite a while ago. I'm due for one soon. My tolerance for risk is danger is my middle name.
Yeah, you know me.
Adrenaline junkie, but no death wish. I take calculated risks. Risk is a 4-letter word. I take calculated risks.
Risk is a 4-letter word.
Are you for real?
Yeah, I hate taking risks.
So many things up to chance. I guess it's not.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess
not risk taking.
Depends what definition of risk you go with.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay. My smarts. My friends would say I'm...
Well, we have to answer it for each other.
Yeah, okay. I know what your answer is. Obviously the smartest in our group.
Mm-hmm.
One of the smarter ones. Not the least smart. They kindly plead the fifth. If I had to say that what I think you are, I think you think you're obviously the smartest in our group. Based on the way you talk, you act, you think you've got it all. And when really you've never thought it once through.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't say it was that. But we have to answer for each other.
You act like that. Yeah.
You act doesn't mean you are.
I would say you're one of the smarter ones.
Jeez, thanks.
No one
I'll take it. I'd say the right side of obviously you're the smartest in our group.
Okay, interesting.
You're one of them.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
But not the?
I don't know. You'd have to battle it out. I wouldn't be battling it out because I'm not there. But no, I feel like literally you're definitely like I consider all of my friends really smart. I think I'm definitely on the lower end of the scale. That's okay. I make up for it in other ways.
Barely. Okay. For me, attracting romantic partners is not to brag, but it's a cinch. I'm not doing quite well, thanks. It takes time, but I'm patient. I've got dry mouth just thinking about it.
What does this mean? Does this mean that like me going searching or them just coming to me?
I think you just attracting. So you attracting romantic partners. So like people being attracted to you. Side note though, I need to address this. This is a very serious topic.
Yeah.
Right here, so they have the two scales. So from not to brag, but it's a cinch. They have James Bond on that side, and then Sheldon Cooper on the I've got dry mouth just thinking about it. Daniel Craig is not attractive. Let's stop pretending he is. Thank you. Next. So what's your answer?
I'd say the lower end of I'm doing quite well, thanks.
Just why?
Earlier.
Unfortunately, I'm pretty close to not to brag, but it's a cinch.
I love it.
Unfortunately. Hey.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Happens to the best of us. Okay.
Oh,
create your account and get your results.
Oh, are you kidding me?
This just ruined the whole thing.
That's literally so annoying.
We put all this effort in. Verify email. Oh my gosh.
I'm changing my name.
Oh, I thought. Oh, okay. I got my results.
Oh, wait. Let
Okay.
me verify my email.
I thought it was gonna be someone else, based on the photo, but luckily it wasn't.
What if it's someone? I don't even know. Oh, okay.
Okay. So what was your first one?
Characters most like you. Raj from The Big Bang Theory. I don't know who.
I've seen a little bit of Big Bang Theory. He's kind of like the quiet one, but still out there.
Okay.
So for me, it's Terrence Fletcher Whiplash. I thought it was Jeff Bezos at first. I got so scared. Okay, so I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Next.
Adrian Monk from Monk. Don't know.
Mine's Villanelle from Killing Eve. I don't know.
Will be one we know. Leonard Bones McCoy from Star Trek.
Mine's Gregory House from House MD. At least I got the lead actor of House.
Just based off the vibes, like yours are matching up.
An old bald man, another weird man, and then some random woman.
I got Amy Ansler from Booksmart.
Let's see.
Looks like a nerd.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Amy
Selena
Ansler.
Meyer from Veep. She's played by what's her face?
I don't know any. Let's see all. Lena Dunches from Beautiful Creatures.
Never heard her.
Haven't heard of anyone.
I got Betty Cooper. 81.6 like me.
Joel Barish from Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Regina George.
Kaname Kuren from Vampire Knight. That kind of I feel like I emotionally connect with this person.
Okay, so talking about being humbled, Miss Piggy. It says 81.2% like you. All the world's a stage, and Miss Piggy's never one to give up the spotlight. See them in the Muppet movie.
It's iconic. Oh no, I don't know. Oliver Tate from Submarine. Guys, I haven't known one of my people.
Yeah. Jessica Jones. When Jessica Jones is not throwing back drinks, she's taking down bad guys with her strength, detective skills, and foul-mouthed insults.
Oh, I got Timothy Chalamet from Elio Pepperman from Call Me By Your Name. Also haven't seen that movie. Elio Pepperman likes the piano, peaches, and his father's new research assistant a little too much.
I got Jules Vaughn. Whoa, from Euphoria.
Pai Patel from Life of Pi. Guys, I just want to recognize one person on this list.
I got Bellatrix Lestrange. Twisted and seemingly soulless. Bellatrix Lestrange finds joy in making others suffer.
You're getting some good ones.
It's 80.6% like you.
I got Claus Balderbear from A Series of Unfortunate Events.
I got Mia Dolan from La La Land.
Which one's that?
Emma Stone.
Oh, the main character?
Yeah.
Guys, that movie sucks.
I'm the main character, guys. Just saying.
Tara McClay from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Do you watch that one?
No.
Okay, guys, I just want to know one person.
We're gonna. I can't wait to see it. Mine's Jax Teller from Sons of Anarchy.
Alfredo Linguini from Ratatouille.
I'm so jealous.
Alfredo Linguini can whip up your 5-star meal effortlessly. Just don't look under that. So I'm a fraud. Exactly. Yeah, 78%.
I'm Ratatouille in your hat. I got Jess Mariano from Gilmore Girls. Actually, he's the best looking one. Some might call Jess Mariano mysterious. Others just call him moody.
I got Fitzwilliam Darcy from Pride and Prejudice, guys.
Nice.
Sophisticated and aloof, Darcy couldn't care less about marriage despite women throwing themselves upon him, which is a matrimony.
Ooh. Scar. Like from The Lion King. Scar is sneaky, snarky, and always striving for more power.
Got a lot of characters from animes.
I also got Crusty the Clown. That's so mean. Crusty the Clown somehow makes life sillier and more somber at the same time.
This is beautiful because it's connecting to our segment about getting humbled.
Literally, we're just getting humbled right now. Oh, I'm Wolverine. Oh. I really am the main character.
I don't know any of these people.
There's so
Stranger
many.
Things. Yeah. They're still in the
Draco
70s.
Malfoy. All the bad people in Harry Potter.
He's just misunderstood.
When the Sorting Hat touched Draco Malfoy's head, it placed him in Slytherin, a house that has turned out more dark wizards than any other. I'm not that dark, guys.
Do you watch Princess Diaries?
Yeah.
I'm Mia Thermopolis.
Thermopolis. Oh my gosh, you're lucky. She's the main character.
Oh, yeah. Twilight Sparkle from My Little Pony.
Woohoo!
Twilight might be opposed to it. Her new friends might just be able to teach this serious-minded pony how to relax.
Mine's Handsome Jack. I don't know who this is. It's from the Borderlands series or something like that. Oh, yo, there's so many.
There is.
I'm also Lucius Malfoy. Lucius. I'm literally all the evil ones.
Oh, I got Vanya Hargreaves. Umbrella Academy.
Lucky. I got John McClane from Die Hard.
Yeah.
Nice.
Lisa Simpson.
That's a good one.
John Watson from Sherlock Holmes. Heck yeah, I'm a John Watson.
I got Schmidt from New Girl. Underneath his preening narcissistic exterior, Schmidt is, well, still kind of a preening narcissist, but he has a good heart too.
Jeez, you've really been humbled in yours. Do you watch The Office?
Yeah.
I'm Oscar. Is that a good one? Am I just like Oscar?
You're not just like Oscar.
Yeah, I'm not recognizing many.
Yeah, the rest is... Ooh! I got to be Harry Osborn from the Spider-Man movie. The first one. He's James Franco. He's good looking.
Morticia Addams.
Harry Osborn is a privileged son of Oscorp's founder with a goblin-sized chip on his shoulder. I got Hades! From Hercules. Just because he rules Hades doesn't mean he can't be fun. Damn.
Oh, Effie
Okay.
Trinket. Oh, Miss Peregrine from Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I love that movie.
Yeah, the rest of them, I don't really know.
Yeah.
Damn, that was good.
I like that. This is fun.
Literally talk about
There's
getting humbled in the last...
Aria Montgomery. That's kind of offensive. That's what that one.
Yeah,
That one
that's
humbled
pretty
me.
rough,
Sorry.
man. I'm sorry for you.
Yeah, it's a pretty. I recommend it. I'll leave the link in the description. Go do it. It's pretty fun. It's a really broad range of shows, animes to sitcoms.
But yeah, is that everything?
That's me. Sorry.
Is that time? What?
It's that image. Yeah,
Literally.
that was really fun.
But yeah, thanks for coming on this episode where we just humble ourselves.
Yeah.
Listen, we're not like any other best friends.
No. We keep it real.
We keep it real. We keep it fresh. We keep it fun.
Heck yeah, that's what we do here.
Make sure you join us next week and subscribe to all our socials. 2GirlsBeingBros _ on Instagram, and then 2GirlsBeingBros on Twitter and TikTok.
Heck yeah.
And obviously YouTube. The big YouTube.
Help us get to 500 subs. That's our next big milestone, guys. I didn't say we are. I said help us.
You're right. You got me there.
Help us.
But yeah, make sure to check out all our other podcasts, videos. We got a whole bunch of fun stuff. We got a whole bunch of fun stuff coming your way. Coming up.
Heck yeah.
Bunch of fun stuff has been. So keep up.
Exactly. And remember, kids, don't do too much.